matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offense starts with excellent field position. Looking to throw. It's Dampier. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Boy, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just...
Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a draw play. They begin with a run that goes nowhere. This defense is fired up.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fence, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Hand it off. That run moves the ball to the 16. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Crucial third down play right here. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
And the Wolverines will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And the ball is away from inside the 10. He'll field it close to the 50. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. He's got room to run. Oh, and he fumbles. Oh, and scooped up. The offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Gives up the first, looking for more. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Ducks.
Because all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Back to throw. It's Dampier. When he runs it into the end zone, that'll push the lead up to 8 points. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking deep down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape, broke loose from the pocket, and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Here we go on 4th down. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. He escapes the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he's swarming the game.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Prescorn. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Hey, I like the aggressive approach here, trying to pick up this first down, just not able to execute, and now you've given the opposing offense really good field position. Your defense better step up.
Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that.
They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Makes the catch. It's low. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense.
It's a fumble. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Using his legs, it's Marshall. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Looking to pass here on second down. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history, and it's good that they're leaning on it.
A completion makes it second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Marshall. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You've got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Grab near the sticks. It's low. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense and good position to take that throw away.
That's real win. It's more. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Back to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Fleming. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. A second down after that completion. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
Grab down the middle. It's low. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. This will be a challenge now. Second and goal back at the 13. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback. all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The Wolverines will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to pass, it's Dampier. Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. Touchdown, Ducks. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's what great teams do. Things are getting a little bit too close, so they go right down the field with just a few plays to put this game right back to having a comfortable lead.
Quarterback drops back. And he finds the end zone again, the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. Wow. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. The coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And the Michigan offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the 1st down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action. And
the Ducks will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Dampier. That is broken up and incomplete.
Anytime an out route is run the right way and the quarterback throws it on time, it's nearly impossible to defend. This time the corner's able to bat it down because the quarterback was a little bit late on the throw.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, this guy just continues to find ways into the end zone. Combination of great play calling and outstanding execution. This back is going to be a primary talking point for the opposing defense at halftime.
And he's got it for the 2-point conversion as they add a little more salt in the wound here. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. They get him down, but he found a good lane in that return. So the drive starts with pretty decent field position. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Down he goes. It's a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Looking to throw it deep. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and 4th.
Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's Dampier. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. Receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses him. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Good enough for first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's low. They bring him down after a short gain there. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Able to convert on 3rd. Sets him up now. First down to the 22. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Dropping back. It's Dampier. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Makes the grab. It's Hughes. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He missed it. Off target that time. A misfire there, but this has been a thoroughly dominating performance. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Ducks will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. It's a steep mountain to climb here in the second half. They need to get going, cut into this deficit right here. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
4th down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. No press here. The defense backing away. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Breaks an open space. The Wildcat look picks up a solid gain, but they're still short of the first. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. The ball is loose. The ball goes out the back of the end zone. That's going to be a touchback going the other way.
Well, I thought the defense had a real shot at it, but the fumble rolls out of bounds, and the offense will keep possession and a double-digit lead. What a break for the offense.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Gain moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Wolverines pick up enough to get a first down there.
Well, this is how you keep a drive alive. You know, it doesn't always show up in the stat sheet the next day, but when you look at this quarterback, you want to get caught up in his passing numbers. These are the plays that I love. He picks up the first down and keeps this drive alive.
Here's the second down play. It's a quarterback keeper. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things the defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping, trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can, doesn't work out, brings up a big 3rd and goal.
They've been stopped on 3rd down twice in the red zone already. Can they find the end zone this time? Muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play for this defense. Not only do they get a couple points, they get the football back as well. That should give these guys a spark and some momentum.
He finds some space.
The return is tackled down at the 37, and the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. First down, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
A sack sets up 2nd down. Wants to throw it. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Prescorn. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
46-yard line. Brings up 4th down.
The Wolverines will look to convert here on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. 4th down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
And the Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
It is tough on a defense when a quarterback gets out of the pocket and makes the defense have to decide, are we going to rush him or are we going to stay back in coverage? And there, the quarterback was able to keep looking downfield and find a receiver as the defense scrambled to adjust.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. Oregon, 30.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 19.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 19. Set to kick this one away.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone.
We'll take over. 1st and 10.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Gets into space at the 50. Here he goes. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. To the air, it's Dampier. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. And this one is caught. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Ducks.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
And he'll set up to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point try is successful, and they build the lead even further. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. That's going to be incomplete. A 1st down drop here in the middle of the field.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Looking to chuck it again. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Wide open downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan. What have they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt?
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense. So they decide to run it in on the two-point conversion, and it turns out to be the right call. Put 2 up on the board.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Looking for his big tight end. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. First down here for this offense.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Tackle, but first down. The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Quick throw, the catch is made. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's low. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
So here we go. Third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Caught near the goal line. The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense has been very efficient on 4th down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport. Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Oregon 44, Michigan 24.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Michigan offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Bringing pressure. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. He was lucky to avoid a 4th interception in this game. Second down now. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Pressure is coming. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, no.
Touchdown, Ducks! They continue to roll up the score. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Oh, the ball is out. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
That keeps the score. Oregon 50, Michigan 24.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Michigan offense will take over. First and 10.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. First down, looking to throw the football. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's going to take off here. Past the 25. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. The Wolverines will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but...
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Marsh. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Throws to the tight end. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked apart today. Stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The sure hands. It's Hughes.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Quick throw, testing the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Breaks into the open. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Defense is coming after him. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Michigan. This offense cannot be stopped. Well, no surprise from off. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And the Wolverines hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. And the quarterback's going to sneak it. And he's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle. Play fake, looking to throw. And he's sacked. The defense got there quickly, but was it too quick? There's a flag on the field.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And he knocks it right through.
That makes the score. Oregon 50, Michigan 38.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Runs out of bounds.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They make the tackle, but that's enough for a first down, and that should do it. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. Got the first down and still motoring. The timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game.
Timeout, Oregon.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is.
Here we go.
Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Second down after that previous play. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.